A while ago, I talked to all my stories, and I've talked to anybody I could about this. Is that I say a while ago, within like the last month, I was doing a meditation that was directed or suggested by my lesson in the Course of Miracles. If you don't know, I've been doing the Course of Miracles for 207 days now. It is a daily course of a learning that you do through the Course of Miracles. It's like a daily thought training, reprogramming, and I had somebody say that I do spiritual shenanigans, which I was like, best description ever. Like, I try things and then I report back what my experience is. And most of the time I don't really know what's going to happen. But this particular day, I was walking around my house and I remembered that I wanted to sit down and repeat this meditation. And the meditation was to say God over and over again. So like, I half-assed was, I sat down, I turned on classical music, and I started repeating God over and over again. By the way, I'm also a licensed meditation facilitator. That's why I push meditation so much. It will fucking change your life. Even if you don't have revelations, even if you don't have mystical things, it will change your life. Do it. Anyways, I was doing this meditation and I'm like half-assed, like trying to get all the fucking thoughts out of my brain and shit, right? And I just repeat God, God, God over and over again. And this is what happens. I'm not really fully paying attention, and somehow, my eyes are off. My brain, like, turned on. Like, there was a light, you got to close your eyes. So everything's kind of dark, a little woozy, like all the kind of colors and stuff. I'm sitting there and all of a sudden this, like, literally it's like a light switch. It just fucking clicked on. My mind clicked on and there was nothing but light inside my brain. Like a white, pinkish light that filled every corners of it. Like, it was so bright, it was so apparent. I was not controlling this, and it was the most peace and love that I've ever felt in my life. Like, there was no thoughts. It was neutral. It was unconditional, and all I kept hearing was remember, remember, remember. And it was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking distracting myself. It was like, it was experiencing something I've never experienced, and I was not controlling it. And I just knew that this was the direction that I needed to take my life. I needed to remember. So I'm like, what the fuck was that? So my mom has been doing the Course of Miracles for several years. So I reach out to her and she's like, congratulations. This is just the beginning. And she's told me stories along the way, but I cannot like speak for her experiences. She has amazing experiences. And so, but this was something tangible that I was like, oh shit. And this is what I do. I fucking get myself in situations and I'm like, oh, okay, now I remember, right? And so I go back and I go watch like the Course of Miracles movie, which was made in the 70s. And Helen Schuckman, the one that was the channel of the Course, she describes this experience. And then I start hearing other people describing this experience just like this. And I'm like, that's exactly what happened. I've seen this movie 3 times. I never noticed that part. This is what happens in spiritual practices. You don't notice it until it happens. Now I've described in many videos how I was doing the course all the way through the Camino. The Camino was bringing up, I literally set an intention like a full, bringing up everything that was unconscious. That is what the course does. It brings everything that's in the unconscious to the surface so you can fucking deal with it. All the unconscious negative beliefs that have you believing that you are not pure, perfect, and whole and complete will bring it to the surface so you can go, no bitch, that's not yours. And as I was thinking all of these negative things, the world, the Holy Spirit, God, whatever the fuck you want to call it, came in and made everything complete no matter what I thought about myself and my abilities. And so that's why I have focused my new practice of coaching and workshops on how to bring peace into your life and bringing these teachings that I've learned through the course and continue to learn to other people. So I'm not going to be on social media for the next 2 days because I'm totally doing that strike. So I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. But I just wanted to share this this revelation that I've had. And if you have ever been a client of mine, or if you're a friend of mine, I always teach people how to follow the breadcrumbs of the divine, God, Mickey Mouse, aliens. I don't care what you call it. There's something that goes around all of us that it's leading us, but most people are not paying attention because they've not trained their mind to pay attention. When you pay attention and train your mind, more peace will come in your life because you'll be okay with whatever happened. When I was on the Camino, I was not okay, but I was getting it all out so I could have that moment and I could teach other people. And so if you're ever interested, I will have a workshop, and you can always, always, always hit me up to work one-on-one.
Beyond the body, beyond the sun and stars, past everything you see and yet somehow familiar, is an arc of golden light that stretches as you look into a great and shining circle. And all the circle fills with light before your eyes. The edges of the circle disappear, and what is in it is no longer contained at all. The light expands and covers everything, extending to infinity, forever shining and with no break or limit anywhere. Within it, everything is joined in perfect continuity. Nor is it possible to imagine that anything could be outside. For there is nowhere that this light is not. What is a miracle but this remembering? And who is there in whom this memory lies not? The light in one awakens it in all.